Let's learn English naturally while traveling from Ecuador to Peru using comprehensible input. In this video, you will learn 20 new English words and idioms using the comprehensible input learning method, which is proven to be 4 times more effective than traditional classrooms. There will also be a native English conversation with me and my brother to help you practice your listening skills. And at the end of the video, you could test your knowledge with a summary of all the words we learned today. And you guys, we are on word 300 out of 3,000, so we are 10% there. And if you're from China, follow my Billy. Now let's get into the video. We are in the border city between Peru and Ecuador. We're going through immigration. After we eat lunch, we're going to immigration to get into Peru. Okay, so we had a lot of trouble getting our, what were we getting?
Immigration.
Yeah, our immigration. And we were going to go through immigration, but
Ecuador side was fine leaving Ecuador, but the Peruvian side is down, which is apparently pretty normal. So we had to either wait or go to do a secondary task, which is go to the police station on the Peruvian side, get some documents signed, and then return to get our passport stamped.
But we just had lunch. What do we have?
Lunch. So usually it comes with like a soup and a main dish and a drink, all included.
How much usually does lunch cost in Ecuador?
Usually $2 to $5 at the max for our lunch per person.
And where are we driving to after we pass the immigration?
We're going to Mancora.
And what is in Mancora? Why are we going there?
We're going there because we want to do some surfing.
Surfing, and it's like on the beach. It's a coast town on the beach of Peru, Mancora. So that's where we're headed. Any last words?
It's complicated.
Facts. Let's go. This is like a ramp. You call this a ramp that goes downwards. Well, yeah, this is a typical city. This is the border city in Ecuador, Macara. Oh yeah, and this is a pharmacy. So a pharmacy is somewhere where you buy like drugs and stuff. So that's what a pharmacy is. You get prescriptions at pharmacies. You go to a pharmacy with your prescription, and then they give you something for your headache, for your stomach ache, or for different things. A pharmacy. But yeah, now we're here, so let's go. Okay, this is a lime farm. Huge lime farms. This area is known and is popular for producing limes. And all around us, like all of this is lime farms. So they grow the limes here and then ship it all across the world from here in Peru. What are you guys doing? We are at a mall, I guess, here. These are shopping carts. This parking is called disabled parking for people that have a disability. And this is the entrance to a mall that we're going into.
Will you lock the door?
No. This is a recycling. This is where you can recycle bottles, you see? These are all empty plastic bottles. So this is a recycling bin. Look at this big river. This river is very wide. It's huge and wide. That was a town we were just at, and we withdrew money, and now we're crossing the bridge. Now we're crossing the bridge to get to the other side, and now we're headed to Mancora, which is a beach town. Okay, so this is a canyon. We are driving into the canyon. We are driving, or we are going into the canyon. We are entering the canyon. And this is a power line. A power line. Okay, so this road is very straight. It is a very straight road. Very straight highway that goes all the way into the horizon, as you can see. Very straight. You guys, look at this beautiful view. You see the ocean? Ocean is over there. And this is all traffic coming up. So this is a bus and they're all driving up the mountain. Right now it's almost 6 p.m. and we're about 20 minutes away. The town is somewhere over there, very close. Okay, here's the ocean. Beautiful. And you can see the sun is setting behind this mountain. The ocean's over there. We just got here, parked, checked into our room, and now we're gonna buy some water and also go get something to eat. There's you can call it a tuk-tuk or a rickshaw. I prefer the name tuk-tuk. They're very common in Thailand. When I was in Thailand, I used it all the time. But now, let's get some water. Okay, that's the fan, which is kind of nice. It's really hot. And he said we could buy all our stuff for cooking and stuff we needed here.
See if they have food in the other place.
Yeah, but let's get a water here. And he also said he's going to give us a 20-liter thing of water, so I think we could get water there. So this is just beef for tonight. Ah, puta que rico. This is what the locals say.
Pero sí.
Dude, I don't even taste. I don't even taste this water.
Down at the road where we entered, there's a bunch on that main road.
I don't even taste this water.
5-minute water.
I just bought a really big water. It's like, how many liters is this?
Right,
2.5 liters. Big water, and I just finished drinking the water. So I'm closing it with the lid. This is a lid. This is like a water bottle lid, and now I'm closing it. Just like that. Now we got a big water for tonight without gas. So now let's go. Bro, look at these. Look at those. What are those? Turkeys? But you see these birds here? Those are like turkeys or something. Pretty random. Now we're kind of just standing here. We're thinking of getting something to eat, but we don't know where. We just got the food. This is seafood rice. So here is plantain. This is the plate. Avocado, salad. And this is the seafood rice with different types of seafood in there.
I'm listening.
Now we're gonna eat this. So this is dinner for tonight. We're gonna eat this, and then I'm gonna go and edit a video for you guys. But this is the restaurant we're in. We're some of the only people here at the restaurant. But we have our water, the food, fire.
Yeah, it's good. Bro, it's still light there. It's 6:30, I guess.
Well, yeah, nothing left. We absolutely killed this. We finished it. We killed it. Same thing. Pretty good. 10 out of 10. Today was a really long day.
I think we left at 7 a.m.
How long of a drive was it to come all the way to here?
Like 6.5 hours. So, but we got here at like 6:30. So we spent like 11 hours on the road. So
we left at 7:30, but we got here at 6:30. But it's only a 6.5 hour drive. But it took us 11 hours because why did it take us 11 hours?
we had problems at immigration. So
just as we were about to leave, we thought we had everything, and then they're like, "No, you have to go back and get another document." So it was like, yeah, it was a little bit annoying, but it's good that we did it there and didn't get stopped by the police. And then the room we're in does not have air conditioning, AC. So,
or a fan. You need at least a fan when it's hot out like this to get some wind blowing on you. But
before we go over the summary of all the words, if you like this video, check out this playlist next. It'll be in the description. And before we go over the words, what did you learn today? Write it in the comments. And remember, I read every comment, and this was my favorite comment from last video. What were we getting?
immigration.
Yeah, our immigration. And we were going to go through immigration, but this is like a ramp. You call this a ramp that goes downwards. And this is a pharmacy. So a pharmacy is somewhere where you buy like drugs and stuff. You get prescriptions at pharmacies. You go to a pharmacy with your prescription, and then they give you something for your headache, for your stomach ache, or for different things. Okay, this is a lime farm. Huge lime farms. This parking is called disabled parking for people that have a disability. This is a recycling. This is where you can recycle bottles, you see? These are all empty plastic bottles. So This is a recycling bin. Big river. This river is very wide. And now we're crossing the bridge. Now we're crossing the bridge to get to the other side. Okay, so this is a canyon. We are driving into the canyon. And this is a power line. A power line. It is very straight. It is a very straight road. You guys, look at this beautiful view. Okay, here's the ocean. There's you call it a tuk-tuk or a rickshaw. I prefer the name tuk-tuk. I just bought a really big water, so I'm closing it with the lid. This is a lid. This is the plate. Absolutely killed this. We finished it. We killed it. Same thing. These are the countries you guys were from last video. Leave in the comments where you're from again this video. And you could also follow my Instagram if you want and watch this playlist next.